but the energy, like the vibe of that song, I don't know, like I was tingling a little bit. You know, it was like it was like energy or adrenaline was like coursing through my veins as I saw. Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel, Dr. Nick Analyzes. I'm a psychologist from the UK and I try to analyze various media from a psychological perspective. In the last batch of videos that I did, for the first time, I listened to a song called Ghost Love Score by Nightwish. But fans of Nightwish have said, no, you did it the wrong way. We watched sort of like the video of it where it wasn't really a video. Not a whole lot was going on. They were like, no, Nightwish is a band that you have to see live. You have to see them sing this live. And so in this batch, we thought, right, we need to make amends for this and watch Nightwish live. And so you pointed us towards Wacken in 2013. And so that's what I'm going to listen to. And I hope you like what I go for.
Siren from the deep came to me, sang my name, my longing. Still I loved my songs about the dream of mine, worth everything I may ever be. Child will be born again, that siren carried him to me.
how buzzing must he feel right now about drumming? Like, it's building. Do you know what I mean? It's building. The adrenaline must be pumping through it.
Is your IT team constantly putting out fires?
It's a long video.
Get ahead of the chaos with Atera's
actually
Action
skip that.
AI.
Here we
In
go,
one
okay.
click, Atera's AI Copilot troubleshoots any device, runs diagnostics,
Step into Wix Studio, the platform.
That was wild. That, like, I'm smiling like this because I feel as though I've just been introduced to a whole other type of sound, a whole other type of music. And specifically, right, I've always known that rock music exists. I've always known that heavy metal music exists, right? I never really listened to it. My dad grew up listening to Motown, listening to soul music, and then I sort of listened to Motown and soul music, moved on to R&B music, and like I've dotted around a little bit, but I've never found my way ever in my life to rock music and to is that heavy metal? I guess heavy metal. Um, but the energy, like the vibe of that song, I don't know, like I was tingling a little bit. You know, it was like it was like energy or adrenaline was like coursing through my veins as I saw like the energy that they had coursing through their veins and the energy of the audience coursing through their veins. There was something amazing about that. That song's mad. Like the sound that like that song, all those instruments, you know, those people were playing those instruments aggressively, and somehow the sound made sense. There was like a coherence to the sound, like the sound that just came out of those people for that time was just that was something. That was something else. I understand why you wanted me to see them live. Like I appreciate the song so much more now than I do from having seen the other. I think it's a mad song. Like it rips up the rules of songs. It just it's so creative in the way that it flows and ebbs through the different parts of that song. It's honestly that was incredible. Right, what else? What else popped out to me? I've got some notes down here. Um, right, no, I'm gonna link to what I just said, which is the people that were singing, the people that were playing their instruments, and the people in the audience were absorbed by that. And I saw this a lot, right? And I've seen people do that in the past. I don't know what it means, but I saw loads of people doing it. And like it got me thinking of like this question, which is like, what is the essence of rock or heavy metal? What's the essence of it? What is the thing of it that draws people? And like, this is me just shoot from the hip, really. It felt like there's a real authenticity there. A real, like, you know, in the world, it feels as though there's a lot of conformity. There's a lot of people that like things because everybody else likes them and they want to fit in, sort of thing. And then there's a lack of real authenticity or real connection you can get with people when you know that like people are basically playing the game or they go through the motions a little bit. That didn't feel like that in heavy metal. It felt like everyone there knew who they were and what they wanted to be about. And everybody had similar values or similar outlooks or similar ways of being in the world. And then you bring all that together and you get a vibe and an energy like that. And so answers in the comments, what's the essence of like heavy metal? Like what is it that draws people to that type of music and to that way of being? Is it like an authenticity? Is it a rallying against the machine of conformity? Like what is it that brings those people together? That's the first thing that came out to me. The other thing that came out to me was she's a great singer, and like she's got such a stage presence in the way that she delivers that song. Like I was you probably caught it in my face. Like I was caught by it on numerous occasions throughout that song. And what she managed to get across, which I don't think I picked up on in the last analysis, was the anger and the fury of it. Whereas before it felt like a song about one person yearning for another person and not really getting a whole lot back. Maybe being toyed along by someone. And she said these words, didn't she? Bring me home or leave me be, or something like that, which is it felt like that song is about someone being toyed with. And then after that, then she was just furious about it. And like, damn right, she was furious about it. You know, like who would want to be treated in that way? But like, I didn't pick up from the song, but I could see it from her face and from her mannerisms and the way that she was singing was the fury. And so you get more value from the song by watching it in that format. And I think maybe the last thing that that really sort of jumped out at me was connection. It was the importance of connection. There was like a connecting vibe and atmosphere in the audience and on the stage and between everybody there. And there's something really special about that. So, like within the type of psychology that I do, sometimes we'll talk about the 6 ways to well-being. So, like the 6 things that you can do that are likely to increase the chances of you having good psychological health. So, they're like exercise, self-care, embrace the moment, challenge yourself, and give to others. And the one of them is connection. And out of the 6 ways to well-being, you cannot believe the research that exists on the importance of connection. It is like it is I think it's something like the biggest predictor of how long we'll live, which is how much connection we have with fellow human beings. And this has been tingling around in my mind for a long time, for a few reasons. Another reason why it's been tingling around in my mind for a while is if so within the type of psychology that I do, the whole point of it is to try and develop something called psychological flexibility, which is the ability to move towards the things that are important to you in the presence of difficult internal things. Okay, and in order to figure out what's important to someone, we do values exercises where we try to figure out what a person values, and you wouldn't believe the amount of times it comes back to people and it comes back to relationships. Um, like someone will say, "I really want to be successful." You'll say, "Why?" They'll say, "Oh, so that I can buy a house for my mum." You're like, "All right, so it's about your mum then." Or they'll say, "I really want to go on an adventure." Why? So I can go on that adventure with my family. You're like, "All right, so this is about your family then. It's not about adventure, or it's about having adventures with your family, you know." And so, like, but I guess the reason why it's been really around in my head is because a lot of psychological models that exist, they don't really place human relationships or human connection at their core. Um, but it feels more and more important. And so there's a type of psychological model called the DNAV model that I really like. And there's a place for it within the model, which is these are really, really important parts of the human experience, human connection, and helping people to have the skills to develop human connection is going to be a really huge thing for them. And then you look at a video like that and you just see bags and bags of connection where people have, in some ways found their pack. They found their tribe, and that belonging, that feeling of belonging with a tribe is just so important that I'm envious of those people that they have that, yeah, just I really, really liked it. And I think most important, I like the vibe and the energy and the authenticity of that music. It makes me want to listen to more of it, even though I'm just a soppy old soul lover over here. Yeah. All right. Well, thanks for the suggestion. Thanks for listening. And yeah, definitely I'm gonna have to listen to more of Nightwish. Okay. Bye bye. Do you listen to heavy metal and rock music and stuff?
I used to in my younger days.
Did you?
I still listen to rock now, but it's more soft rock, so like Aerosmith and all those type of
Yeah.
things. I sometimes listen to a bit of Metallica, but I used to listen to a lot of that.
It's a whole world that's like I've never touched. Do you know what I mean? I've never touched any of that world. I don't know why. It just hasn't happened.
When I was like between the ages of 16 and 20, there was a place called The Zone in Swansea, and
Yeah.
it was a pit.
Yeah.
But it didn't matter who you was. They used to play
Yeah.
heavy metal music and all those type of things.
Yeah.
Didn't matter your background, who you was. Once the music started going,
Yeah.
there was a cohesiveness.
Yeah.
You were all on the dance floor.
Yeah.
There wasn't like an individual person dancing this way or an
Yeah.
individual person. You were all feeling the music, and you were
Yeah.
all, and
Yeah.
all of a
Yeah.
sudden,
Yeah.
then there's like this wave that goes through,
Yeah.
and it's like a collectiveness and a cohesiveness that you
Yeah.
just don't get. And you can turn around to someone that you've never met, and you both like,
Yeah. Yeah.
and you
Yeah. Yeah.
just like, are you all doing the same thing, and
Yeah.
that vibe and motion and
Yeah.
everything. I tell you what I do love, the lull
Yeah.
that they had
In the middle.
in the middle,
And then it builds.
and it
Yeah.
builds,
Yeah.
and you
Yeah.
can
Yeah.
see the drummer going,
Yeah.
"It's my time.
Yeah. I
It's
know.
my
I know.
time."
Man, I felt it. I felt that like it's coming.
I'd
It's
love
coming.
to
Like
go
that.
see him. My sister's
Yeah.
been to see him, and she said they were
Yeah.
outstanding. She goes, I think it's the Download Festival,
Yeah.
and I think a lot of it is similar to
Really?
this. Yeah, and
It was
it's
so, I think it felt like so. Sometimes when you listen to music, especially when you're out listening to music in company of other people, there's a lot of pretense and there's a lot of worry about what people think. And so you just end up like two-stepping in a really safe sort of way. And it's not real. It's not really what you want, how you want to be moving your body. And so there's something so real. There's like a lack of pretense there. It's just raw and real, which is, it's nice. That was, yeah.
it's amazing because like in the mornings after like I used to go on a Saturday night, and then on a Sunday, then my mate would phone me, he'd be like, "How's your neck?"
Yeah.
My neck is killing me.
Is it? Is he like that?
Because you were head
Yeah,
banging
yeah,
when
yeah,
I
yeah.
had hair.
Yeah.
And it was just like, oh, you'd wake up like Herman Munster because
Yeah,
you were just
yeah,
like,
yeah, yeah, yeah. And what does that mean? Does it
can't
just mean
remember.
rock?
Yeah,
It's just a symbol of rock and rock
it's what they
music
all
and
do.
heavy metal
Yeah.
music.
I'm not sure if it's like the sign of the devil or something, but it's
Yeah.
there's pagan or some.
Yeah.
But I'm not. I just used to throw shapes and just look around and just get
Yeah,
drunk
yeah.
and really
Well,
enjoy it.
maybe someone will educate us on like, heavy metal and rock music.